What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dwayne Retro Gamer is and I'm gonna try to do something different here. We're gonna get a little bit of gaming news in sometimes this way, letting you guys see a little bit of footage that I've done over the weeks, month, or I don't know, just maybe right then and there. But today we're gonna be talking about the PS5 Pro and what that means for the gaming community. I actually think it means nothing. You're going to be gearing, this system is going to be gearing for, the 8K TVs and things like that, and the most advanced and the people that just have to have the latest and the greatest, for whatever reason. The biggest problem is that, well, you can't get your hands on a PS5. I luckily got my hands on one. I tell the story all the time. My wife was, I spent a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? I went on StockX and I got one. It was during the pandemic. I was bored. I said, forget it. I'm going to get one. And that's the way I got it. But most people don't have $600, $700, $800, $900 up to $1,000 to spend on buying a PS5. So you can't even get it in the store right now. That's number one. So that lets me know that, what are you guys, are you guys just building a box over there? Because you can't even get the damn chips. There's still a chip shortage right now. So I don't understand that. I don't get it. Maybe if the PS5 was like any other regular release, maybe. But still, I feel like this is too soon. Which brings me into my next gear. Most people are just really getting their hands on a reasonable price 4K TV. If you guys remember, I always talk about that. I always say that, the technology is going to come down one day and things like that. And all of that, the technology will become cheaper because the parts will become cheaper because they'll be trying to move on to some things like 8K. Right now, we hit a huge, massive roadblock. The economy actually, well, not even to get really political, the economy is tanking right now. So you have the pandemic that happened right along with what's going on right now. Do you think people are really going out there buying an 8K TV? I think not. Which is what these pros are going to be geared for. And that's also talking about the Xbox, we're not really worried about Nintendo, but yeah, the Xbox, and they're thinking about doing a pro version of the Series X, and I felt like this was a pro version of the Xbox One, to be honest with you. Yeah, it went a little faster. Yeah, but I'm even looking at my PS5, and I play my PS5 a lot. I love my PS5, but I'm not even gonna be, I'm not gonna hold y'all. To be honest with you, a PS4, despite how loud it is, will suffice you very well if you cannot get your hands on a PS5. And that is just due to graphics and what this thing should have been able to do right out the gate. It's kind of like when we talk about the Xbox One and how it should have been right out the gate and things like that. And this is the same way. Not to say that the games don't look don't look better. They don't look 10 times better. I'll give it 3 times better, just making it, more realistic. So I can end this with this, and I'm going to keep this one kind of short, but I'm going to start doing these because I like this, and I don't have a lot of time with life and stuff like this, but I still want to keep engaging with you guys because you guys are STGM family, and I love y'all. And I want to stay on you guys next. I got so many other things. My kids and I, we're still working on movies. We're gonna be starting to, and I will conclude this video, but I want to kind of throw in what's gonna happen a little bit next if you guys are, interested. My kids are going to be doing a lot more things. My oldest son, man, big, huge basketball guy. I'm gonna let him start broadcasting on the channel and things like that. And my youngest son, he's great with the gaming on keyboard and mouse and stuff like that, man. They got their brands out there. So I'm going to let them do their thing on the page. Now, to conclude this, I'm going to say this. Don't stress yourself over this. If you're not a baller, And what I mean by that, if you're not pressed over spending $20,000 on an 8K TV, right along with probably, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, a stack off the break for a PS5 Pro. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and say that thing gonna be a stack off the break. So if you guys are not, messed up by spending that kind of money, then by golly, go ahead, because you're more rich than I will ever be. But no, no, I don't want to say that. I still got some life to live. But yeah, you guys are going to be spending money and stuff like that. But for you regular folk, for you guys that's on my level, out there trying to figure out how to, maneuver these gas prices around, just to feed the family sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you guys, listen, let me tell y'all something. This ain't it. Chill out, If you want to get your hands on a PS5, and like I said, as long as they're making the games for the PS4, man, get you a PS4. And, because honestly, there's little to no difference, just a faster, CPU. The graphics are, a little bit nicer, but they always are a little bit nicer. And it's not really that the graphics are just so much better. It's just that the TVs can clean them up with the little bit more pixels that you buy. Most people are still playing these games on a 1080p, and I can't blame you. I just literally got rid of my kids' 1080p, so listen, the PS5, listen, let's just get that here first. Let's get that here in consistency first. And then we can talk about the Pro. But, these money-hungry giants, they're going to say, hey, that's the way to go. And that's what they're going to do. So, hey, guys, it's Dwayne. Retro Gamer is I. I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Peace. Fearless.